Well, I just want to be clear. Is it okay to kill mentally disabled humans?
I don't know. I don't care.
You said it. What you said? I don't know if it's okay to kill disabled people.
No,
That's what you said.
that's not what I said. I
That's
said
just a
that
quote. You're just lying, dude. You were lying. That's
I'm
a
not
quote.
lying. So why are you still pretending that name the trait is a good argument when you know that it isn't?
Well, I
What
think it's
motivates
a.
you to do that?
I think it's a question. I don't think it's an argument, but um, what makes me think that it's good? By that you mean it. What exactly you mean? It convinces people, or?
Well, you keep talking about it. I mean, I just like
Yeah.
seeing that you're talking about it in your server here, which I didn't know existed until about 10 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so why did you do that?
Why talk about name the trait? Well,
Yeah, when
because
it's shit and it's full of errors. Like why? Because you know what these errors are, right? We know each other.
Well, I don't think. Well, when you say errors, do you mean the question carries some type of fallacy, or what exactly?
Yep. Yes, I do.
Like, what's the fallacy
Sets up.
being committed?
Yeah, it sets up a false dichotomy, and that's a fallacy.
Well, dichotomy between which positions?
It's
Like, you mean that the
between
view is.
between the two categories that are on offer as per how name the trait goes, right? Do you want me to tell you what the categories are?
Yeah.
Okay, the first category is consistent, and the second category is inconsistent but absurd.
You mean other way around?
I do. Yes, you're correct. I do. I misspoke.
Yeah.
My bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
So
you
if it
think.
contains a big fat fallacy, why would it be good?
Well, you think that there is a position that's gonna end up being consistent and non-absurd? Like a non-vegan.
It's not my argument. I don't have to reconcile it.
Yeah. Well, I don't think there is such position, right? And I can present you the
What do you
argument
mean?
for that. Well, a position that would be
Hang
consist.
on, right? Just before, like, I
Yeah.
appreciate that this is your room, it's your server, but just before you do that, I can cite you, ask yourself, saying exactly this. So unless you have some different version that isn't susceptible to this problem, it's still going to be a problem, right? So have you like
Like, hold
revamped
on.
it or something?
Hold on. Before we continue further, what do you think is the disagreement? Because I'm saying, yeah, there wouldn't be a meat eater's position which is gonna end up being consistent and non-absurd, and or inconsistent. I'm saying it's gonna fall under the two categories. That's what I wanted to defend.
Well, it can't fall under both. Even if we accept that that those are dichotomous positions, which they aren't, but even if we were to accept that, it can't be both, right?
It can't be. Um, it can be inconsistent and absurd. You mean?
Like the way that, and again, I can cite you this if you want me to, but the way that it's presented is that you fall into one of two categories.
Yeah.
Right? This is how it's presented. Okay.
Yeah.
The first one, you said it right, I said it wrong, and that's on me. I misspoke, right? But the first one is consistent. Sorry, inconsistent, as per your wording, and you were correct about that. The second one is consistent but absurd. That's a
That's
false
right.
dichotomy. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm saying to have um, for it to be a false dichotomy, there needs to be a position, a meat eater's position, right? Which is consistent.
No, all there needs to be is a third option, and I can give you the
Yeah.
third option.
Yeah, and I'm understanding you take the third option to be
consistent but not absurd.
That's right. And I'm about to present an argument that there isn't such option.
Okay, can you give me just 2 seconds? Like, I mean, talk to anybody else or whatever. I've just got to take a leak. All right, I'll be back
I'll
in
wait
just
for
a
you.
couple of minutes. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Welcome back.
Thank you so much.
So
So
here's the
you
argument.
were about to explain why a false dichotomy is not a false dichotomy, right?
Well, I'm arguing that all Carney's positions are absurd.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything, right? We're talking about name the trait.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why all Carney's positions would be sorted in either contradictory or absurd. I'm giving an argument for that.
Okay, but they're not. You're giving a different argument, which you're welcome to give.
Well,
But
what do you
that's
mean?
not
Argument?
that's not going to be named the trait, right?
Well, name the trait is a question. I'm showing how the question is going to sort all Carney's position into the two categories, and there wouldn't be a third category, right?
Yeah, but I mean, do you want me to shut up so that you can do that? I guess because we know each other. So go on.
Well, look, I want to be clear on what you're putting under contention exactly, so I can tell you if I have an argument and present it, and if not, then not. Like, look, at the moment, I understand the disagreement to be that you think there is a meat eater's position, a carnist, a non-vegan position, which is going to be consistent and
Consistent
non-absurd.
and not absurd. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I'm giving an argument for why all those positions would fall into the inconsistent or the absurd category.
Well, presumably you're not going to argue with me about whether my position is consistent, right? So you're going to have to go for the second horn there, which is a false dichotomy anyway. But you're going to
Well,
have to go for the second. You're going to have to say it's absurd, right?
I'm saying the position is consistent, and I'm trying to show why it is absurd, how it is absurd, with
Yeah,
the
but look,
argument.
some vegan just saying that it's absurd, like that doesn't mean anything. It's not like I expect you to cave in here, right? But all you'll be doing is no matter how consistent I am, you're just going to say it's absurd if it lands on a non-vegan view.
Okay.
Well, I mean, who cares? Like, not to be like
Well,
rude or glib or anything, but like, so what? Like, anybody can say anything's absurd, right? I
mhm,
mean, if I ask you, what did you do at 2 o'clock this afternoon, and you say, oh, I went for a walk, I can go, well, that's absurd, right?
right.
Who the fuck cares? It doesn't matter.
Well,
You can declare anything you want as absurd.
yeah, well, who cares? There are people that care. But
No, they
what do you
don't.
mean?
Only if they're motivated by some sort of like vegan bent or something.
Wait, can I ask what do you guys define as absurd? Do you mean like it goes against your own intuitions, or it goes against the majority of people's intuitions?
Well,
It's
that's what he's saying.
so minimally against mine.
Yeah, but so what?
Wait, like your own. So sorry, I'm talking about the arguer's own position.
Sorry, I didn't understand that.
Like when you say absurd,
Yeah.
like do you mean like his position is absurd because it goes against your intuition, or his position is absurd because it goes against his own like intuition?
He has to mean the former.
I'm saying minimally against my values. Or,
Yeah, but so what?
it could be it could be against the majority, depending on what the position is and what the entailment is. I may take another view on that. But like You were saying, so what? I take this to be a separate question, because you were saying, well, there would be a position which would be consistent and non-absurd, right? I think I want to first,
Yeah, as per a person's
Well,
subjective view,
yes,
sure.
I just,
Yeah.
it just
I
sounds like you
just,
wouldn't have a disagreement, right?
I just wanna figure out like the first point first, and then we can talk about who cares and why would people
Sure.
care and be motivated.
Okay.
So you want me to present the argument, or
Well, what's the argument for?
that all
Because
Carney's positions are absurd?
yeah, but even if you can, like, I mean, what do you want to do? Like, do you want to present a syllogism or something?
I
Like,
can
even
present
if
it.
you can
I
make it go
yeah.
through, it's just going to be absurd according to what you think.
Yeah, like the SD
Well,
would just grant your position. He would just say, "Well, of course it's absurd. You disagree with it. No
well,
shit."
hold on.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Well, maybe I take a different stance on that. Maybe I say absurd according to most people, or absurd not only
Well,
against my
you'd
values.
just be making another fallacy then. Well, actually, you didn't yet, but if you're going to do that, you're probably on the verge of it.
Yeah, we want to define it before you make the argument, right? So no.
Well, everything is defined in the argument, right?
Okay, well, what does it define absurd as?
Well, there are going to be different absurd for different reasons, and the absurdity is going to be explained, as I said, minimally against my values.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but you're just agreeing with me, and sorry, I forgot who the other guy's name is. But you're just agreeing with us.
I'm not agreeing that there is a third option.
Well, there is. Otherwise, you're just like, well, according to name the trait, there is, right?
Well,
Do you think it's
How
impossible?
about we run it and we see them?
Sure, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I just have like one question for you as a non-vegan, right?
Sure.
The question is, as a non-vegan, do you think it's ethically to kill a mentally disabled human who is disabled to the point that has all mental faculties like a cow, so lower intelligence as a cow and so on?
You're really going to do this? You think it's like determined by level of intelligence?
No, I said all cognitive capacities of the human are equalized to those of a cow. And the question is, if according to your ethical system, it's okay to
I don't
kill
have
this
a
human.
system.
Okay, according to your intuitions, is it okay to kill that human?
Well, I don't care about humans, so it's perfectly consistent.
Oh, so it's okay to
So now you're going to have to argue that it's absurd, right?
Well, I just want to be clear. Is it okay to kill mentally disabled humans?
I don't know. I don't care.
Okay. So then my position would be that's absurd.
I'm only humoring it because you're trying to get away from the original point.
Well, what's the original point? That your position is
the false dichotomy that's contained within name the trait.
No, I said I'm ready to give you an argument that all Carney's positions are absurd, or I could ask you the question and then we can explore it.
They're only going to be absurd according to your own determination.
Minimally.
Right?
Minimally.
That means nothing, right? You either think it's absurd or you don't.
Well,
minimally adds no content.
It's going to be absurd minimally against my values, and I'm saying your position is going to be absurd to most people's values.
No, it's not.
Oh,
what, you think most people? You think most people are vegans?
You think? Well, I think most people are not okay with killing mentally disabled people for food.
So that's not what we do. Like I said, I humored it because you asked me, and we go way back.
Is that your position, or you were lying when you gave the answer?
No, I was telling the truth. I don't care about humans, but that's not an essential component to my position, right? Because most people who are not vegans, which is most people,
They're okay with killing disabled
probably
people?
aren't okay with killing humans, right?
Right.
It happens to be so what?
Well,
What do
so
you think is
maybe
proved?
so maybe we should talk about human rights first before we go into animal rights. That's what I think.
If you want to, I don't know what the point is, but I guess if that's the road you want to go down.
Well, I mean, you came here. You tell me what you want.
Okay,
I
wait, it
already
sounds like
did. I
hold on.
exposed the false dichotomy just before the other guy goes. I like this other guy. He's really good. But just before I shut up and let him speak,
Oh no,
I
you
already did that, right? I
I didn't need to,
exposed
yes.
the false dichotomy in Name the Trait, which is what you asked me to do.
no,
And
you
now you're
came here. I
talking
didn't
about
ask you
eating
anything.
humans' brain. No, you didn't ask me to come here, but since I've been in here, that's a question that you asked me to answer, which I
Yeah.
did for you,
Mm-hmm.
right?
You did, yeah.
I've exposed the problem with Name the Trait. Well, it's one of many, and I get it that there are other people who want to speak, so I'm happy to be quiet for a bit while
I
Well,
others
didn't
no,
speak.
mean to.
no. I want to address this. I mean, if it is your view that it's okay to kill humans, right, mentally disabled humans and humans in general, as you said, well, then Name the Trait wouldn't be run on you, right? Because we need the asymmetrical value judgment there.
Look,
So the
do
Name the
you
Trait wouldn't
really
even
think?
apply.
Look, I appreciate that it's your server, but do you really think that I'm someone who's going to let you get away with this?
With what?
With your obfuscation?
There
I've
is no
exposed the
obfuscation.
problem with Name the Trait, right? Now you want to talk about eating humans.
There is no problem with Name the Trait.
Except for I've only mentioned one so far, right? Except that it's a false dichotomy.
Name the Trait is a question, and
Would
you are
would
arguing.
you like me? No.
Wait.
Hang on, because
Let's figure
I
it
know
out.
who you got this from, right? And as I've said, I can give you a citation with a timestamp if you wish, where ask yourself, the Lord and Savior of veganism, who's just completely fucking bonkers, says exactly what I'm saying, right? It's to separate people into one of two categories. That is to say that there is no third option available. I'm suggesting that there is a third option available.
Yeah, and I'm saying there is no third option available if you're a non-vegan. You're either gonna be inconsistent or going to fall into absurd category.
That's just to say that you fall into one of these two categories as I've defined them, and to ignore the fact that there's a third. Right. So if there's is it an apple, a peach, or an orange?
What do you mean?
Well, those are the options I'm giving you.
Okay.
Could there be maybe a different fruit?
Oh, there are different fruits, but I'm saying
There you go. There's other options, right?
Oh, so just because there are more fruits than just three, there are more options in there are more
Yes,
conclusions from
if
the
you
vegan position.
present I gave you a trichotomy actually, but
Yeah,
if you just present a certain house of options, that doesn't negate the fact that there are other options.
but they
You get me?
aren't. I mean, can you demonstrate the third
There
option?
aren't? You just said that there are.
No, I'm saying in Name the Trait, they're not gonna be
Yes,
third
I've
option.
told you. The third category is consistent and non-absurd.
Non-vegan position,
I
right?
said consistent and non-absurd.
Well, that's yeah. If the person is vegan,
No. What the fuck?
Look, the point is
Are
that
you
there
even
isn't.
serious?
Look, the point is that there is no consistent, non-absurd, non-vegan position.
Yes, that's what he wants to say, right? But it doesn't make any difference. Somebody saying, "Oh, you can't be consistent and non-absurd unless you're a vegan, like that means nothing. Especially after the last half an hour of conversation.
I'm kind of shocked by how dumb this guy is.
Yeah. He's very entertaining.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Okay, sure, dude. Yeah, whatever.
So
But I don't understand what the problem with, like, look, he's just saying that, like, well, I don't even know, but it just sounds like you gotta define absurdity, and if all you mean by it falls into those three categories is that it at least falls into I disagree with that category, then it sounds like he would just grant your position, but it just doesn't really hold much weight at all.
Well, it's not. I mean, there are views that I disagree with that I don't think are absurd. So it's not just
Well, sure, but
disagree with it.
that's what he means by absurd then. Do you mean I
Yeah,
disagree
yeah.
with
What
it, or
do you mean
something
by
else?
I mean,
absurd?
something that has a extremely strong discordance with my values. So it
But
doesn't. It's
that's
not just a mere
that means
disagreement.
non-vegan, man.
Yeah,
Does any
now
position
Well,
against
no, that's
veganism,
not.
asking a vegan is just going to
It doesn't
be.
mean. It doesn't mean non-vegan. Just every non-vegan view falls into that category.
Well, hold up.
yeah, because it has to, because you say so, right?
If you're not, if you're a
No.
vegan, you're gonna have a strong intuition against non-veganism. Like, even if I have a position that would sound reasonable to a normal person, if I'm okay with murdering millions of animals, well, what is it, 80 billion a year? Then it's
There are
just gonna
people who
be.
are. You could be vegan and think that there are some non-vegan positions that are not absurd. I'm just not one of those vegans.
Oh, so that seems to
Well,
go
do we
against
just
what
ask
that
PKD?
kid
Like,
believes, then?
yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
Well, we just asked PKD then. Like, would you think that there is a non-vegan position that involves current factory farming, but let's say somehow there's a consistent trait that excludes all the hypotheticals that would feel comfortable to an average person, but not you, that you would consider, non-absurd, like hypothetically speaking.
that a non-vegan position that I would consider non-absurd? No.
Well, that you wouldn't have a strong intuition against.
No.
Yeah, of course. Right? This is what he's committed to.
Wait, to be clear, because maybe he means that because his position is correct that it falls into one of the categories, then the position doesn't exist. What I mean is, like, in virtue of the fact that they're still okay with killing 80 billion animals a year, not in virtue of sort of the logical extension that we have to kill some other type of like humans or something. That's what I'm asking. Do you think that could be such a position where you wouldn't have a strong intuition against it?
No. Unless the animals are killed in like self-defense, but I take that to be like consistent with like veganism.
Sure. Well, we just granted right there. Yeah, of course it's absurd. But if all you mean by absurd is just that, then of course, yeah, we disagree. Yes.
Yeah, which is why I said.
Yeah, although absurd
Which
doesn't
is
just
why I
mean
brought up the going for a walk example.
absurd
Right?
doesn't just mean disagree.
Yeah.
Okay, but wait, but that's
No, but he thinks it does.
No, not only disagree. I said minimally goes strongly against my value. Minimally.
Yeah.
Or strongly.
That just means the same.
That's what I mean. Sorry, I didn't mean to downplay like, oh, we just disagree.
Well,
I didn't mean
look, as Cartesian said, there could be positions that we disagree with, but don't find them absurd, right? Like strong.
What would be the difference? Wouldn't a position that you disagree with be absurd to you?
Let me give you an example.
On what grounds do you disagree?
Let me give you an example. There are views that I don't accept or maybe I'm not persuaded of, like utilitarianism. But I don't think utilitarianism is like absurd. Even if I'm not convinced of it, but it doesn't. It's not like it's absurd.
Well, what are you,
really
a deontologist?
I'm not sure I really have a view.
Right, well, why are you saying you disagree with it then?
Well, disagree is, and I don't accept the view. I suspend, insofar as I suspend judgment on it.
Okay, cool.
So I can find a view plausible. So even if I don't think the view is true, even in ethics, I can find a view plausible at least. So even if I didn't fully accept socialism, maybe I endorse some kind of welfare strengthened version of capitalism. That's not my actual view. Let's just say I was a person like that. I could still say, well, accepting socialism is not absurd. That's just not my view, but it's still plausible.
Right. So does plausible carry any weight with you then?
Yeah, plausible would mean that you think this view has something going for it, even though you're not persuaded of it.
Okay, sure, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that.
And I'm just saying all non-vegan views are absurd because they all basically have to make these ridiculous. So
See,
basically, I think
you just did it. Like, I mean, we just
I
agreed
just did
on
what?
something, and now you're
I just
going
did what? Wait, hold on.
you. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. Like, I won't go on forever. I promise. You just said that all non-vegan views are absurd.
Yeah,
Is my view on non-veganism absurd? Do you even know what it is?
yeah, that would follow from what I just said.
So do you know what my view is? Because Bad Kid does.
No, and I don't need to know what it is. It just follows logically.
You've declared it as absurd without
You
even
know
knowing what it
you
is.
know how
Well done.
logic works, right? If I
I
say
do, yeah.
if I say every raven is black, right? And then you tell me, oh, there's a raven here. I don't need to know which raven it is to know it's black. It just follows logically from the fact that every raven is black and that is a raven. And if I'm committed to
So
saying all
you're not
non-vegan,
familiar with Black
if I'm
Swan
committed to
policy
saying
then?
you're not tracking the point. You're just not tracking at all. If I'm committed to saying
I'm tracking.
if I'm committed to saying all non-vegan views
Just cool.
are absurd and your view is a non-vegan view, it will follow that your view is absurd. I don't need to know what it is to know that follows.
No problem. Okay, so all vegan views are absurd. I don't need to know what they are. They're all absurd.
Okay, what's your point?
That I just did exactly what you did.
Yeah, I agree. You said words that were similar to the words I said, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, all vegan views are absurd. I don't need to explain it. I don't need to do anything. I just declare them as absurd.
But we have
now
an
explanation.
now you need to care.
Is your criticism that if your criticism is I didn't explain why I think that, well, I was going to actually I was in the middle of explaining and then you interrupted me.
Oh, I'm
So
sorry.
if that's actually your criticism, it's kind of hilarious.
Hilarious. Everybody's laughing.
Yeah, I was actually direct. Everybody heard me. I was directly trying to explain why I think all non-vegan views are absurd, and then you actually interrupted and derailed the conversation.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Give us the logical extension. Give us the.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah, so I think all non-vegan views basically have to do one of the following two things. They basically have to say it's okay to farm people who are sufficiently disabled to the point of being matched up with animals mentally. They have to either say that, or their view has to hinge on like extremely arbitrary distinctions. And I'd say arbitrary, I mean properties that are clearly not morally salient in any way. And I think basically every non-vegan view has to fall into
What
one
was
of
the
those two
second thing you
categories.
said there?
Yeah, so the second thing is their view. So significant moral differences in treatment have to hinge on very clearly non-morally relevant properties. So to give an example, if somebody said, well, look, I think it's okay to kill blacks and not whites, and you're like, well, why? And somebody says, well, they have like white skin. And your reaction, well, that's just not morally relevant at all. And in my views, I think non-vegan views have to basically say things like that.
I haven't, like, my view doesn't hinge on morally irrelevant views. And Bad Kid knows this.
Well, I mean, you're okay
I
with...
don't think that's fair. I mean, you bit the... Oh, no, you fell in the first turn, right? You just bit the bullet on it being okay, or at least you being agnostic on whether it's okay to kill. You said I don't know if it's okay to kill disabled people.
No,
that's
not what I said. I said
that's just a quote. You're just lying. Dude, you were lying. That's a quote of you, idiot. You were lying.
Great, call me names. It's not a
I
problem.
just quoted you, fucking moron. Now you're just lying about what you said 5 minutes ago.
Bad Kid, can you mute this guy so that
we
we can have a conversation
right
now? Jesus
well,
Christ.
I mean, Oliver, hold on. Well, I mean, he didn't you affirm that it's okay to kill mentally disabled people in your view?
And how many minutes ago did I explain that?
At least he said, here's what I distinctively remember, PKD. You were asking him, so is it okay to do this? And he was like, I don't know. He said, I don't know if it's okay to do that, which is just as absurd anyway.
Yeah.
We're not analyzing his position, we're analyzing all non-vegan positions. That's like what he just said.
Yeah. Oliver's right.
But he presented, he walked you through why is it that all non-vegan positions are absurd. Do you want to see it as an argument? Cartesian, is it fine if I post the syllogism?
Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I have it as an argument too.
Look, you guys can do what you want, but it's me against, I don't know, what is it? Apart from all of the probably 6 people. So if we can just do it one at a time, that'd be really
Yeah,
cool.
sure. Finish your point with Cartesian, because I don't want to have something unresolved.
It's fine. I think I'm done with Cartesian. I'd rather talk to you, Bucket.
Okay.
You just call him a fag? Wait, what do you just call him?
I don't
know, but also I think like you
I
guys
said
should
bad
probably.
kid. Like, did my mic?
Oh, bad kid! Oh shit, you're a bad
I
kid.
think
Never mind.
I'm a bad kid. That's
he
cringe.
called me.
Anyway. Oh, he called you.
Yeah.
But
the F word, Jesus.
Like,
maybe
am I
you
not
should talk
supposed
to
to
him
do
about
that
the
anymore?
stuff he's saying. You should talk to him about the stuff he's saying about NTT, because I'm not sure. I think he said he had a critique of it. I'm not really sure what he's talking about.
We've already been through it. I don't mind going through it one more time, and it's just one critique. That's all I've levied so far.
Yeah, he's basically saying, look, there is a consistent meat eaters position which is going to be non-absurd, right? That's the statement. And I'm saying I have an argument against your position, which Cartesian already also presented, and now we have it as a syllogism on the screen. The idea is like, look, when the meat...
Where is it on the screen? Which channel is it in, if you don't mind?
General.
Oh, it's in general? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Oh, what the fuck is this? This is like a page full. You think this is a syllogism?
Yeah.
Right, so I've got to inflate that. Jesus Christ, it's still blurry. Can't you... Oh my god. You're doing this, bad kid? Like, seriously?
Like what?
You've copy-pasted this from someone else, and I bet you don't understand it. You're trying to do this in prop logic. Can't you do it P1, P2, and maybe another premise if you want, and then the conclusion? Can't you do that?
Well, you're right. It's not. I'm not the author of the argument. Cartesian is the author.
Yeah, and I
of the
bet
argument.
you don't even understand it either.
I think I do. I can explain it to you if you want.
No, I'm okay.
So which one do you reject?
Which one? It's going to take me like 30 minutes to digest this. And you already knew that.
Well, we can explain it to you if you want. I know you have trouble digesting things, but...
Yeah, sure, of course. Yeah, nice one. Nobody believes you.
Okay. I mean, the author of the argument is here. You can rather talk to him.
No, we're already done. We've had the conversation, and he decided he wanted to be rude. So I'm here being polite, and I'm happy to talk to you. Or do you need him to defend you?
Sometimes I like when he defends me.
I'm sure you do. So are you going to concede that NTT sets up a false dichotomy?
No.
Of course you're not. Yeah, okay. Thought you wouldn't. Do you remember when we had a conversation?
So, are you willing to demonstrate which position is consistent and
Yep, sure.
and non-absurd?
If you want.
Yeah.
Yep, sure. Do you remember when we had a conversation back in my server when you were a modern, and I asked you if like what was the specific thing that I asked you? Let's cast our minds back, right? Because you and I had lots and lots of discussions, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah. So, do you remember when it all went a bit squirrely for you?
Yeah, I know exactly when.
Okay.
So what happened is my old nickname, not PKD, but Bad Kid PK, right? What happened is
that's what I knew you as. Yeah.
Yeah, what happened is you guys doxed me. you found the initials
No,
of my name in a old
I
Diablo 2 site,
never
and that
doxed you.
was posted in your server, and you guys were
Did I
looking
dox
at,
you?
and you guys were looking at.
Are you gonna answer the question? Did I dox
No,
you?
no, you didn't. But you were endorsing it in your server.
What?
And
How did I do
Oh, this
that?
guy's a fucking asshole. Not
yeah,
surprising.
so basically what happened is
Yeah, whatever. Fuck off, right? No, I
Mhm.
did not dox you because I don't know, nor did I ever know any of your personal detail.
Yeah, and I'm
So no, I
explaining
didn't
how
dox you.
I'm.
Okay, so
Yeah,
shut
but
the
that
other
happens.
guy up then,
Well, he's not
right?
talking
Because
now.
it's not me who did any of that, if that even happened.
But you were endorsing it though.
How did I endorse it?
Well, by letting like articles about me, my Facebook, one of my old Facebook pages on your server, for others to see, which is something that I didn't agree. And if you were against doxing, you would delete any personal information. But anyway, what's your point?
Did you ask me to delete anything?
Yeah.
Did I refuse?
Yeah. Well, you banned me.
I refused.
Well, you can delete it now if you want.
It's not going to be there.
Is it deleted?
I have no idea what you're talking about, so I wouldn't know if it's deleted or not.
Okay.
But I never doxed you, right? And as far as I'm aware, nobody else ever did either.
Okay. Well, why did then Cold
You
Eyes...
left the server, is
No,
what happened.
You banned me. But anyway, let's
No, I
continue with the
didn't, and I
point.
can show you the logs. No, I didn't.
But I'm banned in your server, right?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I think you banned me.
If you are, then I can check it out, I guess. But I never doxed you. I never doxed anyone, and I've never supported anyone who ever did.
Okay. Well, why then your friends, why then Cold Ice and all other people who were around you were apologizing for the docs then? I don't know.
Who's
That's
that?
interesting. Shit, what was his old nick?
Who did that?
Shit, I forgot his old name, but he's in the server. Cold Ices, you can check general, you know, and...
What,
Zoom?
in my server?
Is that Zoom?
Zoom, yeah. Zoom said, PKD, I apologize
What,
that I was part of that.
Zoom doxed you?
No, he said he apologized that he was part of the doxing.
Okay, well, I don't know what doxing that was, but Zoom hasn't been part of the server for what, like, I don't know, nearly 2 years?
Okay. Well, that's
right?
fine.
I can't control everything everybody does or says. Like, I mean, that's just fucking insane. Like, you know, sometimes
Yeah.
I'm asleep, right?
Yeah.
But I don't remember you being doxxed or anybody supporting it, if it even happened. So no, I never did that.
Okay. So then continue. You wanted to talk about when we last talked, and there was a point
No,
you made.
we're fine. This is kind of irritating. Like, I don't even know why you'd say that. Like, I've never support anything like that. You and I, we talked for. I mean, how long were you in the server for? I don't know, like a couple of years at least, right? You think I'd fucking dox you?
Not years, but
a couple of years, right?
Oh,
we're not
don't think
talking decades, right? But
no, I think about a year, but that's
okay.
That's
there you
not
go.
important.
Let's say it's a year.
Yeah,
You think I dox you? When we talked
you're...
every fucking day in DMs?
I think you're somebody who is capable of doing that because you remember.
Well, fuck you then, right? If that's what you think of me, then why should I put up with this? I never doxed you. We've got other people from my server in here who can look this shit up.
Mhm.
I never fucking doxed you.
Well,
So if you're going to
your
accuse me of some
question
shit like
was
that, then fuck off. Go vegan. I don't
your
care. Like, it
your
doesn't
your
matter.
your question was if I think of you as somebody who is willing to dox people that he talks with, you know. And my answer is yeah. Clearly, I have a really low opinion of you as a person.
That's fine. I have a low opinion of you.
Okay. So can we go back to the argument then?
No, I'm done.
Well, okay. So just to summarize, you came here and you say, yeah, it's okay to kill disabled people. Argue that
Yep,
my view is
that's
absurd.
except that we've already clarified that that's not what I said. And who was the guy? It was Owen or something like that. He said that that's not what I said. So you can just live in your fucking dream world if that's what you want to do. I came here to, maybe reconnect with you and build bridges. If all you want to do is lie to me about me, you can fuck off.
Well, what did I lie? What's the
With
lie I
what we've
said?
been discussing for the last 10 minutes, if you think you're going to wind me up, you're going to have to try a lot harder.
I don't think you've doxed me, right? It was a friend of yours, a Russian lady, and I'm saying you facilitated it in your server.
Who?
Andrushka.
Ari?
That's right.
Did she do it?
Yes.
Did I support it?
You let it happen as a mod, as
What,
a server
while
owner.
I was asleep?
No, you were awake.
Prove it.
That you were awake? You were chatting with me when it happened.
No, prove that I supported it. Prove that she did it, because I know exactly who you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And prove she did it, then prove that I condoned it.
That you didn't condone it.
No, you'd have to prove that I condoned it. That's what you're accusing me of. You said that I supported it.
I'm
right?
saying you supported it, yeah.
Yeah, so prove it.
Yeah, so one evidence for that would be Zoom saying he apologized. The other proof would be that my personal
Zoom doesn't
links...
have anything to do with the server.
Well, I'm saying it happened. Back then. He was in the server, and he said, "I'm sorry, I was on their side."
Okay, am I Zoom?
No.
Right. So how did I support it?
By not deleting...
Do you want to say that, like, I gave him mods? He'd been an admin in the server for fucking years, and you were a mod in the server.
Yeah.
Right. So how did I condone this, right? The maximum that you've got here, if this is even a thing at all, which I don't think it is, but the maximum you've got is something happened that shouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
That's the maximum.
Yeah, something happened that shouldn't have happened, and that would be an attempt to leak my identity. And one
is
other...
it my fault?
Partially, yeah.
No, it's not.
Okay.
You don't even believe that yourself. I can tell because you're very uncomfortable in saying it.
Oh, I believe it. What are you talking about?
You think that I supported your doxing, which never fucking happened, right? Some people decided to investigate your claims, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
about
what got
my...
posted a couple of years ago? I don't know.
Was it about my personal identity?
Not as far as I know. No.
Okay.
I don't even know what your first fucking name is. You know what mine is?
I forgot it, to be honest.
It's Barry. My name is Barry Collins. Right? Do you want me to post my driving license? I've done it before.
No. I want you to defend
right?
your position.
Somebody looking up a claim that you've made. It was something about was it basketball?
No.
It was something sports related.
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So somebody checking you out and
Mhm.
doing their own digging, nothing to do with me.
But it was done in your server. Whatever was
So?
found was posted in your server,
Right.
right?
I'll post a load of shit in your server, and then it'll be your fault, right?
Well, if you dox somebody in my server, I would delete the
Yeah,
messages
it'll
and
be
ban
your
the
fault
person. I would
because it's your server.
partially, yeah, that I allow such people.
Yeah, you're fucking stupid.
Well,
Like,
you think
what is this?
You think if somebody doxes somebody else here, I wouldn't take a stance against them and ban them immediately?
Maybe you would. Maybe I did. Is Zoom a member of my server?
I don't know anymore. He was at the time.
How about no, he isn't, and hasn't been for a very, very, very long.
Maybe.
Check it out.
Maybe.
Ask Coda.
Maybe. Who is Koda?
Yeah, they're both banned. Ari and Zoom are both. Well, I don't know if Zoom is banned, but they're both gone from the
No,
server.
Zoom left and then got banned.
Yeah, Zoom left. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, what is this shit? Like, you're accusing me of like, fucking doxing you. I have no idea who you are, and I don't even care.
Good. I'm saying, well, what happened happened. I mean,
Oh, big deal. Fucking cry yourself to sleep.
right. But your question was if I think of you as a person capable of doing that. Yeah, certainly.
Great. I think of you as a person capable of raping children. Certainly.
Okay. Well, why did
Yeah.
you?
So
Why did you?
what are you gonna do?
Why
Right?
did you came here?
You
right?
want to fucking throw around accusations when I actually came here with the interest of having a good conversation with you and maybe building bridges, but you want to fucking throw around dumb accusations which have nothing to do with me. Why wouldn't I throw it back at you? Fuck you.
Well, you can throw back whatever you want, right?
Yeah, I think you're just fucking gay.
I'm bisexual.
Yeah, gay then.
Right. But yeah, I mean, all of us here think you're a bad person.
Who cares? I don't care. It's not going to make any difference. I'm going to go out and kill cows tomorrow.
How about humans? How about mentally
Yeah,
disabled
we'll
humans?
kill some of them too, right?
Right.
Who cares what your fucking retard server thinks? It doesn't matter.
It matters to me, though.
This guy is
Right.
like just a legitimately horrible
Fuck
person.
off.
Like a
Fuck
paradigmatic
off.
example.
Yeah.
You're a fucking idiot. Just go away. Look, it's not my fault the bad kid can't hold his own against like a decent refutation.
Do you think you provided a decent refutation today?
Yep. Laugh.
So
Laugh louder. Go on. Laugh louder.
So
Record
what's
yourself.
the idea? I'm gonna bite the bullet and accept it's okay to kill mentally disabled people and argue it doesn't matter to anyone. That's the refutation. Are you drunk right now, by the way? Because I remember it was alcohol was your weakness. A weakness of your
Yeah, and
character.
I remember children were
Would you
your
be okay if, like, the same way people do Thanksgiving turkeys, but instead people do like Thanksgiving disabled guy and everybody's fine with it in the same way? Would that be okay to you?
Yes, it would. It would be absolutely fine. Please record that and make a clip out
All
of it.
right. Okay.
Yeah, it'd be wonderful. I've actually been dreaming about that happening.
What else? Was the
No,
Holocaust
there's
wrong?
nothing. There's nothing else.
Was the Holocaust wrong?
What Holocaust?
The Jewish Holocaust.
When did that happen?
In the Second World
Do
War?
you even know?
Yeah, Second
Okay,
World
well,
War.
why does it matter when he's asking you if it was wrong?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Is its wrongness dependent on when it happened or on your view? Or
Yeah, it is. It's it depends on which o'clock it happened. Yeah,
which cloth?
which o'clock.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah, look,
Okay.
bad kid. You can laugh, right? You can get your weird cronies in here. It's not gonna matter. Your server was fucking dead before I came in here.
Yeah, I'm busy with other stuff mostly. but I certainly take good entertainment.
What are you, being an Olympic champion?
No. Anyway, so the Holocaust wasn't wrong because I think you've said who cares?
Yeah, who cares? Is it your opinion that it was wrong? Or is it more than your opinion?
I guess it's my opinion and probably the opinion of the
Oh,
most
well,
people.
yeah. Who cares? So you want to appeal to popularity?
No, you've asked me, is it just my opinion or something more?
Yeah, well,
something more than
why
that?
does anyone care about your opinion? It's my opinion that it's fine to do it.
See, he has to be trolling, right?
Shut
This
up.
can't be real, right?
He's drunk, I think.
No,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, sure. I'm really, really drunk. Am I slurring my
Like,
words?
I mean, look, maybe not his finest moment.
Sure, have a laugh, right? You think you're making yourself look good, you're not.
Was the Holocaust wrong? Who cares, man?
Yeah, do you care?
Yeah.
Okay, is that your subjective view?
Yeah. I
Okay.
just literally
Why
said
would
I care.
anybody care about your fucking opinion?
Oh, because I'm very virtuous person. I'm very likable
Are
person.
you? If you do say so
Yeah.
yourself.
Oh no. Well, look, you've asked for an explanation why the others would care. Maybe probably because they don't like suffering of humans.
Yeah, so you're just appealing to popularity then. That's another fallacy. You're really good at fallacies.
Well, I'm not appealing to anything. You've asked me to provide an explanation why would somebody care, right? And I'm telling you, because
why
probably,
would somebody not care?
Because, well, because they're a cruel person, somebody who prefers suffering.
Okay, that's fine.
That's why. And
Yeah.
people
What's wrong with that?
People who generally don't prefer human suffering, they would care about the Holocaust, obviously.
Yeah, but what if I prefer human suffering?
Well, do you?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, so then
It's just my opinion versus yours, Dumbo.
Yeah, I'm just exploring your view. So then, given you prefer human suffering,
Well, I've explored yours.
Is it accurately to say that you favor the Holocaust happening?
Absolutely. I would like for there to be more Holocausts.
Right.
Because that's just my view, right? And you would like for there to not be more Holocausts. And that's just your view. Yeah. So which one of us is right?
Right in what sense?
Don't pretend you don't know what the question means. Which one of us comes out on top?
On top? I do.
Of course, because it's your opinion, right? Your opinion's better than mine.
Yeah.
You fucking retard.
Of course it's better.
Of course. But you've got no metric by which to measure it, have you?
Do you think some opinions are better than others, or do you think all opinions are just equal?
This guy.
Yeah, that's a good question. Okay. That's a good question. Do you think all opinions are equal or some are better?
Nope, they're all equal.
How about Hitler's opinion?
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
How about Hitler's opinion? Is it equal to yours? Well, to yours it is, but to mine?
Well, you just said that, you fucking idiot.
I've asked you if
you... me and Hitler, we have a good shared opinion, and that makes it better than yours because I said so.
Well, didn't you say all opinions were equal?
Yeah, but I'm allowed to prefer mine the same as you prefer yours, right, Dumbo?
Oh, so now some opinions are better than others. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, mine are better.
That's gonna be contradiction number one.
Nope, there's no contradiction.
All opinions are equal.
No, shut
and there is unequal.
You fucking, oh my god, I can't believe you think you're impressive. My opinion is just as valid as yours, right?
What do you mean valid? I take validity to be property of an argument.
I take it to be okay.
To be okay? Morally okay?
Just okay.
Validity means okay.
Well, do you want to talk about it in terms of syllogisms? Because I'll fucking wreck you on that if you want.
Dude,
Like, shut
don't
this
pretend you
faggot
know
up.
anything about logic. Just don't embarrass yourself.
No. Except that I've been doing this for 25 years with a lot of history backed up online, and you are nobody.
Oh, you've been studying logic for 25 years?
Yep, and I've got
What are the truth
evidence to
conditions
back it
for
up.
material conditional?
There aren't any.
He's been studying for 25 years. What are the truth conditions for the material conditional? There aren't any. He's been studying for 25 years.
There aren't any.
Good job.
Yeah, sure. Good job to you.
Cartesian, do you think he's trolling?
I mean, yeah, like when he said studying for 25 years, I think like that is either a troll or he's just lying, probably. Like, I mean, whatever it is, this guy is like brain dead or whatever it is. You've been studying for 25 years and you don't know the thing that people can learn in a day from studying.
He has to be trolling.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he probably. I mean, PKD said he might be drunk. There's also that. That could be.